Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of WASD and the Other Controllers podcast. I am your host, Jonathan Bauer. It is November 3rd, I think. Gosh, I'm all discombobulated. It's crazy. It's already November.
Yeah.
It is episode 27, and I'm joined here today with Ryan Benoit. Ryan, how you doing?
I'm doing really well. It is good to be here.
Ryan, you don't sound too good. Are you feeling all right?
I'm feeling good, but I just don't sound good. I've got a little bit of a cold thing going on, but I feel great.
That's crazy. Like, you're in Davis, yet, like, everyone down in Santa Cruz is still pretty sick, too. Something's going around.
Yeah,
I was talking to the Beth Catron, and she is just recovering a little bit. She doesn't sound very good either.
Yeah. That's not good.
Yeah, dude, it was, other than that, though, it's, like, been a crazy week.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've been, like, with Halloween and everything. How was your Halloween?
Yeah. It was good. It was really good. Had an Iron football game that night that we won, which was awesome, and then
Nice.
Hung out with some friends and stuff, but nothing too crazy. How about you, John?
I was working, and my church has a maze that they do, and so there was this big maze that people would go into and come out, and we would give out candy in the maze and stuff like that, and we'd help people get out if they got lost and stuff like that. But overall, it's pretty fun. So,
It was awesome.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So, 1 second. I'm going to shut my door. And so, okay. So let's just go into the stories.
What's up, man?
This next story is really cool because I'm actually going to check this out now that it has gone free to play. But DC Universe Online is now free to play. And they managed to see 120,000 new PC players in less than 48 hours after going free to play, and that is a large amount. So it says right here that the number of concurrent users logged into the game has increased 300% in that same time, which is a lot. So it's just like this is really cool, and honestly, I wish this game was free to play earlier. Because this kid asked me, he's like, "Hey, do you want to review this game?" I'm like, I can't really review MMOs because it's like $50 and then $14, and you can't it takes like a couple weeks to review it because it's like such a big world. So I was like, I don't really have the time or money to invest in that.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh darn. But the thing is, I believe it's also free to play for PC or for PS3 users because this is a cross-platform game. So.
That is awesome.
But they didn't mention any of the numbers for PS3 users. But I always love when games like this go free to play because this is a game I wanted to check out, and now I can check it out. And I'm just interested, and I want to find more about how it's gonna work. If it's if you spend money, you'll get the best gadget or gizmo in this game, or is it going to be you're playing the free to play version, so you can only train with say the Green Lantern and Superman, but you can't get Batman because I would assume Batman would be a more popular one.
Yeah.
So they'll just limit it there, and they're like, if you want to train with Batman, pay monthly. But what are your thoughts, Ryan?
No, totally. Just the three words that stick out to me that what makes me like this so much is free to play, and I think that. There has already been a big surge. League of Legends really paved the way for a very successful free-to-play. And this is just another. I mean, it did cost money, and now it does not, which is great. I think it's awesome that it's free-to-play. Really, that's when you can see numbers like this go through the roof. Is that? And I think what you said too is interesting. How they're gonna do that, because I have played free-to-play games that are not even fun because you have to pay to get the good guns or whatever, and then you just get dominated because you're using the free crap. But this, I think, it doesn't look like this is the type. They're not going to do that here. But just how they limit it, and I mean, obviously they need to turn a profit somehow.
Yeah, totally. Actually, not to cut you off, but actually I did find out all the stuff that the free players will have access to. It says here that free players will have access to all current areas and missions, 2 character slots, they can join guilds, and new game packs purchasable as microtransactions. Awesome. Yeah. That all current areas and missions, thank you, that's what we want. Premium, if you spend or have spent more than $5 in DCUO, you get more character slots, more inventory space, and can hoard more money. So if you just went in and like bought a $5 mission pack, you're now a premium user, and you get more character stuff and all that stuff. That is really cool. And then Legendary, which is a $15 a month subscription. Now this is where it gets a little more expensive. All new level packs included as part of the costs. 15 character slots and 80 inventory slots. So I think this is a good way. This is how you do free to play. Like people who want to be a little committed, they get I'm sorry, my mic just cut out. But so I was saying, the people who are a little more committed and want to be a little more hardcore, they can spend $15 a month and they can get access to more stuff. They'll have like multiple characters. But yeah, it's like, I really like this. I really I like where this is going. This is how to do free to play. It's just like get these people in. If they spend $5, they'll be premium, and then it's like that's $5, and just like even if they never pick it up again, they'll be like, it's a good way of incentivizing people to buying stuff, because then they'll get the stuff. Even they're like, oh, well, then I'll get this premium. I don't even have to pay a monthly. Yeah, this is a good deal, and I really like this. So I'll definitely I'll link this in the show notes right here, the list of stuff that free players, the premium, and then the legendary gets. And definitely worth checking out if you're into the DC universe, because I've heard a lot about this game, and it's definitely something that like I'll definitely check out, and I'll probably review now that's free to play. But good stuff. So Ryan, do you have any closing thoughts on this?
No, just reiterating free to play and them doing that the right way by not limiting your game experience by not spending money, but you can only enhance it with that. You can only make it better. So I think this is awesome, and I hope that a lot of games start trending towards this.
I think most MMOs should trend towards this, aside from some very small few. I think if there should be a monthly fee, I do think anything over $10 a month is expensive.
It really is.
Because when you think about that, I mean, that adds up, but when you think about it with how much content you're getting, it is actually pretty cheap. But it's also like, if I'm paying $15 a month and I don't play that month, that's like money I could have had. I don't know, I could have bought three $5 footlongs.
Yeah, honestly,
and it's just like, that's money. It's just like, I don't like it. What I want to see, I mean, this is just completely speculation town, but what I want to see is a tiered pricing up to like, so it's like you pay like $2 for like $2 for like a full day, and then like, I don't know, like $10 for 2 weeks, and then like if you play all month, it'll be like $15 a month, like cap. So what it is it charges you for the amount of time you play up to a maximum of $15 a month. And that is what I would like to see. Because then it's like, if you, like, I won't feel guilty for not playing that month, or I'm not getting charged for it. Like, that is stuff I want to see. So I really like that idea. I wish people would implement it. Maybe it's already out there, maybe I missed it, but that's something I want to see, is just like a tiered pricing depending on how much you play. I mean, not to keep talking, but there are situations where, like, if you buy time in bigger chunks, like if you pay for like a monthly, it's a little bit more expensive than if you pay for the 3 months up front. It's a different price too, so that's definitely something there too. So
definitely,
Ryan, why don't you introduce this next story?
All right, our next story is Kmart accidentally sold Modern Warfare 3 early.
This is crazy.
This is intense. As you know, Modern Warfare 3 is not out yet. It's coming out on Tuesday, I believe.
Yes.
November 8th. Yeah. So Kmart sold it early, and they are now being sold on eBay. And I wonder how much they're gonna go for. I'm sure more than what they're selling for.
Yeah, like $100 is some of what they're going up to.
Yeah, which is so crazy. And yeah, I just think it's funny. But what's your initial impression, John?
Okay, first off, I was like, I don't know why people do this. Like, it's like it's just like Kmart. I mean, obviously, it's like, I mean, it's Kmart. They're not. I don't want to like make fun of them. I mean, my sister works at Kmart, but obviously, it's like there's got to be someone who's competent enough to be like, oh, this is a big game, and it doesn't come out until next week.
Yeah.
And for them to break the release date, like, that's not good. And this can, like, I believe we covered this in the past, but this can hurt sales if people play and they're like, oh, it's not that good. I don't know. People cancel pre-orders, stuff like that. Pretty crazy.
Seriously.
But obviously, I don't think it is I don't think it's going to do anything early. It's like it's 5 days early, which is definitely like. It's like you're going to be playing the single player. There's not going to be anyone on the line servers, so that's a little. And it's like an extra $100. So that's kind of a lot of money to spend on a game.
Yeah,
but
totally.
One thing I did want to talk about this Modern Warfare 3 was, I was thinking about this earlier today, but I really don't think the Modern Warfare 3 is going to break Call of Duty's Black Ops' record for most sold, and I think it's all because of the timing. Because when I thought about it, it's like Modern Warfare 2 came out at a time where there were not a lot of good games coming out. It was Modern Warfare 2 and then Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. Those came out within a month of each other, and those were like some of the big titles of 2009. I believe, Modern Warfare 2 was 2009, Uncharted 2 was 2009, and those were like the big titles of the year. And Modern Warfare 2 ended up selling like extremely well because like it came out at such a good time. Like Call of Duty Black Ops, same thing. Like everyone was still on the Modern Warfare 2 high. They were really excited, like, oh, this is the next game. I'm gonna buy this. And now this year, Battlefield 3 is definitely gonna eat into those sales. Skyrim is coming out 3 days later, and Uncharted 2 just was released Uncharted 3. I'm sorry, Uncharted 3 was just released this week. So that's awesome. Like, I don't think that. This is completely speculation, but I don't think they're going to break the record. I do not think it. I think that they will sell really well over a longer period of time, but I do not think they're going to sell I don't think they're going to sell more copies than Call of Duty Black Ops within the first 2 weeks. I think that was the measuring period. Yeah. So, definitely just, I wanted to mention this because I don't think they're going to, because a lot of people are getting tired of it. I mean, obviously not too many people, but Battlefield 3, as much as like it had a rough launch, like first week blues and stuff like that, with servers crashing and they had to patch some stuff, and then the campaign is like pointless. It's like, there's a nuke in New York, stop it. It's like, wow, that's never been done before. And even then, it's not even done well. So it's very cliche, and it's just like but when you think about it, it's like to weigh Battlefield heavily on its campaign is like, why would you do that? It's like, it's the same
with Call of Duty.
Yeah, it's like Call of Duty campaign is obviously like, I really like the Call of Duty campaign. I don't really like it, but I do like it more than Battlefield 3. The campaign in Battlefield 3 was like not my favorite, but I do I do think that Call of Duty 3 Modern Warfare 3 is going to have a better campaign than Battlefield 3. So,
totally. I agree.
But Ryan, what do you think? Do you think they're gonna still break all the records, or what do you think is gonna happen?
I think it's gonna be really close. But I'm actually gonna agree with you, John, on this. I just think that timing wise, it's just not the best time. I mean, Battlefield just came out, and then like you said, Skyrim's coming out too, and it's just it's just a lot of money to spend on games in one.
It's a lot of money.
And if this was the first one to be released, I think it would have done better. But if it says Call of Duty on it, you're gonna get like 1 million sales.
Yeah, easy.
But it's just to the extent that Black Ops did. I think that it won't be the same. I don't think it'll be the same.
Yeah, I definitely, I don't think it's gonna break any records, but I would like to say is like, I do think it's gonna do well. And like, obviously, like, there are some gamers out there who are gonna get both. Like, I'm a sucker who is one. Like, I ended up getting Battlefield, I got Battlefield 3 for like $40, and then I got, I was able to pre-order Modern Warfare 3 at $56. So, and then Uncharted 3 put me back $60. I had to pay full price for that, and then Skyrim's coming out $60 there. So, like, all in all, like, I'm spending a lot of money on video games. Like, obviously, I have a high disposable income, and like, I'm getting a bunch of extra hours because of holidays. But that's not like what people want to talk about.
No, but yeah, I mean,
there's obviously gonna. What I want to say is like, there's obviously gonna be people like me who are gonna buy all of them no matter what, but there's gonna be people like you, Ryan, who like you haven't even picked up Battlefield 3 yet because of the price of games, exactly. And so like you're gonna have to be. You're one of those people who have to be like, should I get Modern Warfare 3 or should I get Battlefield 3? I can get one. So what I want to say is like, so it's like there are a lot more of you out there than there are of me. Like, obviously, like I know I shouldn't be spending all this money, like, but. I mean, obviously, I want to have it and I want to review it. But what I'm saying is like the people are going to choose between, and so a sale to Battlefield 3 at that point is a loss towards Modern Warfare 3, and then a sale towards Modern Warfare 3 is a loss towards Battlefield 3. So I do think that is something that we're gonna they're gonna have to factor in, and like I do think a November release date, like 3 weeks after Modern Warfare 3. Here's an idea. They should push the release date. Obviously, they set the release date a long time ago, but they should make it a week after Skyrim, November. What's the following Tuesday? Is it the 15th? Is the 15th a Tuesday? A week from the 8th. Yeah. That would be a better release date because 15th payday, everyone gets paid. They'll have the extra money. They'll set it aside for Skyrim or for not Skyrim, Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
Genius.
Instead
on the 8th.
No, just closer to the holiday season, I think would have done better for them because, closer to Christmas specifically because they're right in the middle is not a good call, and these are like huge names coming out, you know, like
totally.
I mean, they arguably are the biggest name, but the other, I mean, Battlefield 3 obviously. Skyrim is huge too, and it's been forever since their last one. And then Uncharted looks awesome. I'm stoked about that game too. So it's just very interesting stuff. But anyways, we should move on.
Yeah, exactly. I just got the trailer ready for Grand Theft Auto 5. So we're gonna play that right now. I'm gonna take. Why did I move here? I'm gonna take off the sound because we're just gonna talk about it. So right now we're seeing this trailer. For Grand Theft Auto 5 is like these people running. What's interesting about this is it's actually taking place in LA, and looks like there's a lot of stuff you can do in it. And it's like what you were saying is like you'd like to. Actually, I was talking to this other person. It's more rural. Like there's gonna be like mountainous areas and there's gonna be cities, which is really cool. And that's what apparently that's what people wanted. Like they're missing that Liberty Cities. Like in San Andreas. In San Andreas, there was like planes and stuff. You can go like base jumping and all this crazy stuff. But in a lot of that was missing from Grand Theft Auto 4. But that didn't like really hurt it a whole lot. But I like how there's like that moment where like this crop duster goes over and everyone just starts coughing. That just totally makes me think of the Sims.
Yeah,
which is like randomly overly exaggerated, just coughing. But yeah, like, and like the graphics on it look really good. I mean, obviously, that's like I feel like graphics we're at the point where like graphics you can't really say like, oh, it looks good or bad. Like most games generally look good, but so this is the trailer. And then it's like some people are speculating that like maybe like it'll be a different. You'll have like different characters. Like maybe you get to choose a protagonist, and that'll be who you have. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the trailer. So Ryan, what are your thoughts on it?
I think it looks pretty awesome, and like you said, graphics obviously look good, but really just attention to detail here. I mean, when it shows the windmill up close, I mean, it even has like rivets and bolts and stuff like they really, and just and what is impressive is the fact that they have the high graphics, like I mean that we're pretty much expecting now, and they have the detail. But like you said, it also is a huge map. I mean, there's inside the city, which is very detailed. There's mountains outside the city. Mm-hmm. There's golf courses. There's desert lands, and I just think that just having this very interactive environment that's this good looking, I think is quite cool. And especially modeling after LA, I mean, that's like one of the peak cities you could model after. So that's like it's like a great place for them to start. I mean, like a good ending thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like it's been a while since Grand Theft. Like I was saying, Grand Theft Auto. What was it? Grand Theft Auto 4 came out in 2008, was it? I'm pretty sure I wasn't 18 yet, and I had to go to like my local Kmart because GameStop like checks your ID, even though it's not illegal. It's not illegal to sell M-rated games to minors, but some stores just don't want to do it because they think it looks bad and stuff like that, which it does. Like I agree, but it's not illegal. Like the Supreme Court decided it's not illegal. So, but I think that this is definitely going to be a contender for. It's supposed to come out in 2012. And I do think that this is going to be a big contender for Game of the Year in 2012. Obviously, that's a bold statement since we haven't seen anything from it yet. But since Grand Theft Auto 4 did break the records for game sales, I do think that this has the potential of doing it as well because everyone knows Grand Theft Auto. You talk to anybody, gamer or not, and you say I like video games. They're like, oh, like Grand Theft Auto. That's what everyone says, and they're like, you like to shoot people, like in Grand Theft Auto. You run over prostitutes in Grand Theft Auto. It's like, no, I don't do that. Yet for some reason, they always have money.
Yeah, they do, which is it's hard not to run them over when you know it's going to be there.
Yeah, it's like I got rent to pay. My landlord's killing me over here, literally, and now I need to go get some quick money, which prostitutes tend to have.
Yeah.
So. We're probably going to title the show "Prostitutes Have Money."
Yeah,
which is a pretty sweet title.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like everyone's like, "Oh, you just run over pedestrians," but actually, fun little fact: there are no children in Grand Theft Auto games because if there were and you could kill them, it would then be an adult-only game because you're not like that's messed up. Killing kids, come on, killing prostitutes apparently is okay. But killing kids, now you have problems, and that's when the real issues will start to happen. So, hear me out. So Ryan, what are your thoughts on just everything Grand Theft Auto and like all the controversy around it, or your excitement for it? Just tell me some thoughts.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited just because games like this it's so interesting how they incorporate. I mean, driving physics and first person, third person shooting. There's just so much incorporated into the game that it's cool to see how smooth and polished they can make it and how realistic it is because you can just go from one thing to another. And games like this are awesome because of the replayability. Mm-hmm. Like, what is that? Just Cause. I mean, you can play hours on that and not even...
That game is so much fun.
Yeah, exactly.
That is the best do something awesome, hand off the controller game.
Yeah, exactly. You each get one turn to do something awesome or die. And so I think this is going to be a very successful game, like you said. And I am very excited for it. It's going to be cool.
I think that with cheats, that this could be the next do something awesome or die game. Because
oh yeah, for sure.
Like, and I remember playing Vice City with my friend when I was, in like middle school. We would just get in a helicopter, fly as high as we could, and then just like kind of go really fast and then just jump out. And that was fun for us. Which, it's like, it doesn't mean I'm gonna go rent a helicopter and go jump out of it. But I definitely think like this could be interesting. But anyway, sorry to cut you off, but we're just going to move on from that. So we're going to talk about the new releases coming up this week. Skyrim. That's exciting.
It's going to be crazy.
And Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah. It's going to be awesome.
Yes. And then LA Noire for PC. There's some games coming out next week. Let's see. There's also Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Defiance with Daniel Craig. I'm just kidding. He's in a movie called Defiance, but this is actually just the DS version of Modern Warfare 3. And Cave Story 3D, which is also for the 3DS. Apparently, that's some people are looking forward to that game, so I thought I'd mention it. But other than that, there's some other games on here. Dawn of Fantasy, an RTS strategy game that features 6 different civilizations. Congratulations, you're like StarCraft, but twice as many civilizations. Anyway, that is it for new releases, so we're just going to move on to what games we've been playing. So Ryan, tell me, what games have you been playing?
New games we've been playing? I'm playing the new Madden, which is so sweet, 2012. This is Nathan, really quick.
Nathan Ely.
Nathan Ely.
He's just like, he's an everything man.
He is. You say hi to everyone.
Hi, everybody.
But yeah.
I have a question. Will there be an Inception video game?
I actually answered that question last podcast. The answer was unfortunately no, because it's just like, it's like, what if there's like a video game in your video game and all that stuff, and like Exhibit just comes in and just be like gnarly.
Well, they could make the game, and then when you beat it, were you dreaming the whole time, or
just start over? Just start over.
That could be intense.
Yeah.
It's just like you start out at level 1. Or dude, actually, they actually kind of have a game like that. It's called Link's Awakening. You should go check it out. It's like the craziest game in the world. But what it is it's Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening, and what it is you're like in a storm, and then you like crash, and you wake up on this fantasy island where you then have to go to the top of this mountain, play a flute, crack open an egg, which is then inside the egg is a whale, and then you go inside the whale, and then you have to talk to the spirit that will then wake you up, and turns out you're dreaming the whole time. So that's, I think you'd be into that. You should check that out. It's for the Game Boy.
You know what's cool though is GoldenEye Source.
Dude, I have it.
We should play sometime.
I would totally be down. It's free. Because you just download Team Fortress 2 to get the Source engine, which is free, and then you just download the mod, and there you go. You got GoldenEye Source. It's just like GoldenEye.
What's your screen name?
I'm Prison Beast or I'm the John Bauer on Steam, and then you can add me there, and then I have it through Steam, and then I can't remember my Source code name, but yeah.
Yep.
All right.
No, do it.
Fair enough.
Do it.
Sweet.
But yeah. Sorry. But to answer your question, games I've been playing has been Madden 2012, which is awesome because I've never actually played the Madden of the current year.
You're still having it. It's actually 2011 right now, so
yeah, I know.
You're still working on that.
But it's really fun because you can get roster updates and it's up to date. And
it took them so many years to actually figure that out.
Yeah, honestly, but like, it's been much more enjoyable, a lot more realistic. Tackles look realistic. The game is just smoother overall, and that's what I've been playing. It's been very exciting.
It's always Madden with you, dude. I mean, consistent, man, consistent.
Yeah,
but it's soon going to be Battlefield 3 because you're going to buy it, right?
Exactly. And I've played Battlefield 3 on Xbox, but not on PC yet.
Dude, it's way better on PC. I was actually having this. I was at school today, and like I just talk about it all the time now. I just like I'll be at class, I'll be like, I just stand up, I'm like Battlefield 3, and then like okay, I'll get like 3 people who like yes. Yeah. What is your username? I'm like I'm on PC. They're like yes. What is your username? I'm like Prison Beast, and they're like nice. I'll add you. And this one guy was like, yeah, dude, I'm getting it today, and my friend has his own server, which is 64 players. I'm like, yes, let's do that.
What? That is so sweet.
So, pretty sweat. Like, it's just pretty awesome. Like, I'll just stand up in class and be like, Battlefield 3, and everyone's like, yes. Or people will be like, Modern Warfare 3, man. But anyway, yeah, that doesn't happen as often. But, for me, what games I've been playing, Battlefield 3. Yeah. That was I was playing. There's Vinny in the chat. I was actually playing with him a bunch. Having a good time there, really fun. Like, we played for like 5 hours before we even knew what was going on. We were just sitting there in chat, just be like, go to E, I'm gonna spawn on you, quick, get down, take the highway. And it was just super, it was like good fun. Lately, though, I've been playing Uncharted 3, that came out on Tuesday, and I've been trying to get through that, play it, and I want to get it out and review it for you guys. But that game, it's like Uncharted 2, and like apparently people are like upset. They're like, "Oh, it doesn't change anything." But it's like, you know what? It's just like it's just like a good story, and like I don't know. It's just like it's really good story, and like that's what I like, and I'm having fun. I'm having a good time with that. I don't want to give out any spoilers, so I'm not really gonna talk about where I am. It's different a lot. Like it's amazing how far like the Drake series has come. It's amazing how like all Naughty Dogs come like in general, because like the first Naughty Dog game is usually really fun, and then the second one is always like crazy good, and then the third one's usually like they just like tweak a couple things and make it even better. And like Crash Bandicoot 1 was good. Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back, amazing game. Then Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped, good game as well, just a little more polished. Couple added features. Then same with the Jack and Daxter series. Jack and Daxter 1, of course, was like really interesting, and then they just do a complete twist in Jack 2, and then Jack 3. And then now, same for Uncharted series. That's just how Naughty Dog does it, and like, I'm glad they've been working with Sony, and they've just been doing that consistently. And that's what I like to see. And then, so that's what I've been playing. Other than that, I actually have been playing a couple indie games from the Humble Indie Bundle. They actually released another one. Just wanted a quick shout out to that. You get 3 games. You get The Binding of Isaac. You get Voxatron, which I was starting to play before Ryan called me. It's just like this fun. It's a pretty fun game. I don't know. It's just like I really like the graphics. All it is like everything is made of cubes, like really small cubes, and you just go around doing whatever, and it's just fun. Like I don't know. Like there's something about it that just like it just like scratches this little itch I have for like I want a game that I can just boot up and play for like 2 seconds, and that's what it does, and it's fun. And then you also get this other game called Blocks That Matter, which is an indie game. I haven't played it yet, so I can't really tell you much about it. I heard it's some like Minecraft but 2D, which is kind of like, I guess that'd be like Terraria, but not. Anyway, just wanted to. So that, I mean, obviously I've been playing like a bunch of stuff on and off, but lately I've also been playing the good old-fashioned go to work, have a job game. Which I've been working like 6 days this week, but yeah. It's pretty crazy. But anyway, listener email. We don't really have any questions this week, unless you can post those in the chat now. But we're just gonna move on. If you have any questions, but other than that, we're just gonna move on. No 5-star reviewers either. It's very sad. Like I don't know what we need to do. I'll tell you what. If you leave a 5-star review, I have 2 Tribes Ascend beta keys to give out because I got accepted. I won access. Okay, I entered this contest and I won access to the Tribes beta, and then I booted up and said like, here's 2 codes to give to your friends. So I'm gonna give those to you guys. So if you're listening to this, leave a 5-star review, and I'm gonna select people from that list, and I'm gonna give you guys some. I'm gonna enter you guys in the drawing for the Tribes beta keys. And if you don't have iTunes, then in that case, just like the Facebook page, and post why you like it. So just say you like the Facebook page. So leave a 5-star review and like the Facebook page. That's definitely the best thing to do. So do that, and you can get into the Tribes beta, which is it's a closed beta right now, so you can only get in with a key. So I have 2 of those. So pretty sweet, and people are saying good things about it. So I'm really excited to play. The beta goes live tomorrow, so it'll go live on Friday. So shout outs, Ryan. Shout outs.
My shout out goes to Zach because he bought the most recent version of Madden that we are all playing right now, and he bought it just out of the kindness of his heart, and it's everyone gets to enjoy it because of that, and it's not cheap because when you buy the current year it's $60 and you buy the year after it's $3. But
bargain bin.
Yeah, exactly. So that's my shout out. How about you, John?
All right, my shout out is gonna go to well, I want to think of like what happened today. Halloween. It's a fun time. Everyone dresses up. I have a friend who is from Saudi Arabia. This was his first Halloween, and he was so excited to see everything. Yeah. He was like, "This is so crazy." He was like a kid at Christmas, and he was just like, I mean, he doesn't even have Christmas because he's Islam. He's a Muslim who practices Islam. But anyway, he was like super excited, and he's like, "This is so cool! I just want to take a picture with everybody." He was really excited, and like it was really cool to see that. And you know what, Halloween, that's like a fun time. Dress up, have fun, candy, and good times for all. So we're wrapping up. You can find the blog at wasdcontrollers.com. You can follow me on Twitter as @PrisonBeast. Be sure to like the Facebook page, WASD and the Other Controllers. And if you have any questions, you can send them into questions@wasdcontrollers.com. If you want to be up to date, be sure to subscribe to the podcast on iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. Or subscribe to us on Feedburner or whatever, and just leave some feedback so we know you guys like the show. But the 5-star reviews definitely help us get noticed, and it helps spread the word about the show. So if you have any concerns or you want to have some input, you can email us at feedback@wasdcontrollers.com. So if you say, hey, I like your hair today, or Ryan should not yell so much.
I'm sorry.
Then you could definitely say something there, and we'll check that out, and we'll definitely take what you guys say. So until next time, we hope you guys have a great week.
Yep. See you later, guys.
All right, keep on gaming, guys.